Your legacy monolith is a ticking time bomb. One tiny change in the payment module, and suddenly the user authentication system crashes. It's a nightmare of hidden dependencies and spaghetti code. Most developers are using AI assistants for the wrong thing. They use them for autocomplete. That's like using a Ferrari to drive to the mailbox. I've spent the last decade architecting distributed systems and scaling platforms for millions of users. By 2026, the real divide in tech isn't between those who code and those who don't. It's between the senior engineers who manually struggle with legacy debt and the AI-powered architects who automate the evolution of their systems. Today, I'm handing you the exact 5-step framework to carve your monolith into lean, decoupled microservices using the full power of LLM coding tools like GitHub Copilot and Tabnine. We aren't just cleaning up syntax. We are systematically re-engineering your architecture to increase code quality by 300% while eliminating technical debt for good. If you're ready to stop patching holes and start building for scale, let's get into it. You know the feeling. You open a legacy file. It's 4,000 lines of undocumented Java or C hash. One single function call triggers a cascade of dependencies you didn't even know existed. This is the monolith trap. You want to move to microservices. You need to, but the risk is paralyzing. One wrong cut and the entire payment gateway goes down. One missed edge case and you're spending your weekend in a P0 incident war room. For years, the only way out was manual mapping. Endless whiteboarding sessions, trying to guess where the domain boundaries actually are. It's soul-crushing work, it's slow, and let's be honest, it's boring. Most developers treat AI as a fancy autocomplete, a tool to write a regex or some boilerplate unit tests. But if you're still using LLMs just to save a few keystrokes, you're missing the point. You're using a supercomputer to do a calculator's job. The gap between working code and scalable architecture is where senior engineers get stuck. It's where projects stall for months. And that is exactly where we're going to bridge the gap. Most devs use AI as a fancy autocomplete. That's a waste of potential. For senior engineers, the real power isn't writing lines, it's rearranging them. We're moving from code generator to architectural assistant. Here is the 5-step framework to dismantle your legacy monolith using AI. Step 1, domain mapping. You can't split what you don't understand. Feed your AI assistant your directory structure and core entity definitions. Ask it to identify the bounded contexts. Let the AI find the natural seams in your code where the business logic actually splits. This saves you weeks of manual auditing. Step 2, dependency analysis. Now we find the God classes, those 5,000-line files that touch everything. Use your AI to map imports and call stacks. Ask it which classes are most tightly coupled to the user module. The AI will flag the hidden dependencies that usually break your build during a migration. Step 3, the strangler fig extraction. Never do a big bang rewrite, you'll fail. Instead, use the strangler fig pattern. Pick one small, low-risk domain identified in step 1. Use Tabnine or Copilot to refactor that specific logic into a separate service. Prompt it to extract this method into a standalone REST controller while maintaining the existing interface. Step 4, interface definition. Communication is where microservices die. You need strict contracts. AI excels at boilerplate. Feed it your extracted logic and ask it to generate a comprehensive Open API or Swagger specification. This ensures your new service and the old monolith speak the same language without manual documentation errors. Step 5, automated safety nets. The biggest fear in refactoring, regressions. This is where AI is a superpower. Use it to generate a suite of unit and integration tests for the legacy code before you move it. Then run those same tests against the new microservice. If the outputs match, you've successfully migrated. By treating AI as an architect, you aren't just moving code. You're upgrading the entire system's DNA. Executing this strategy manually is a nightmare. To move this fast, you need an AI partner. I personally rely on GitHub Copilot for the boilerplate and Tabnine for deep, private code-based context. These aren't just autocomplete tools, they're your force multipliers for pattern recognition. The results speak for themselves. By automating the decomposition of our monolith, we didn't just move faster, we increased overall code quality by 300%. Fewer regressions, cleaner boundaries, less weekend on-call stress. If you're ready to stop fighting your legacy code and start architecting for the future, check the links in the description to get started with Copilot and Tabnine. And if this high-level breakdown helped you, hit subscribe. We're diving deep into senior-level system design every week. Now, go refactor that monolith.